G'day everybody and welcome back to the channel. We're gonna pivot and do something just a little bit different today. I've unfortunately not been able to record for the Let's Play. I've had a lot of family stuff going on. So just something completely new, something I have never done before. We're gonna have a crack at hardcore and see how long it takes until I die. Which probably won't take long, but anyway, let's just get right into it here and see how we go. Spawn is actually pretty decent. Minus the fact I'm up a tree. And we got a lush cave right underneath us immediately. Very nice. Alright, let us just cut this tree down. And hopefully find some sheep. My main thing is obviously going to be I need a bed for tonight. That is my #1 goal. I do not want to get caught up or held up or just out in the middle of the night. I don't want it. Scares me enough in normal mode, let alone hardcore. So we got some wood here. We'll quickly get this done. I do apologize if you can hear my dog in the background. Not even dinner time, I don't know why she's barking, but anyway. Might get some easy stone here. Have a look for some easy coal. And then head up-ish and have a look at what is around, whether there's anything good. I know we've obviously got kind of snowy stuff up here. Not a fan of that. But yeah, just easy coal, easy iron, any of that sort of stuff here. So I'll quickly actually upgrade in case we do find anything. I'm not so worried about the axe for now. Alright, easy coal. Hope you've all been well. We had Anzac Day here yesterday in Australia, so just remembering our troops that were lost in the war and that sort of thing. Being a volunteer firefighter here, I was part of a guard of honor where I live. That's just part of what we do here. And yeah, it was just a really somber day, and it makes you realize, you know, a lot has happened in the world and that sort of thing, and pay our respects to those who have given the ultimate sacrifice of their life in war and things like that. And obviously there is war going on as well, but luckily for us at this present moment it doesn't involve Australia, but who knows what time will tell. Alright, no real easy iron you can see. I dislike snow very much, and I do not like having to climb up it. I might just pull up our map here for a minute. But we'll get the last of this coal just for easy, some form of armor. Something. And obviously there is a lush cave under here, which I do like for, you know, more likelihood of diamonds. Oh, it's very open. Okay. I may actually make this work. Alright, let's put this bad boy down. Get some more sticks, make some torches. and actually head down here since it's open. Oh, she's so barky today. I don't know what her problem is. Alright. Torches, so we're making more sticks. I'm really nervous about the fact that I don't have wool. And I don't think I'm gonna find anyone to get some. Maybe I should quickly swing back and just have a look if there's any sheep. It's actually so nerve-wracking knowing that. Like, look, I've never even played on, like, anything... Horse cows. I've never even played on anything more than, like, normal difficulty. So, this is just gonna be... Yeah, not fun. I'll leave some of you cows. But I really need some sheep. Hello, puppy? Not quite what I'm looking for, though. Music is ominous. Not seeing any of the sheep. Suppose if you can't sleep, you're best off being down in the ground. I've got some time though. Cool. Pretty early. Might have a brief look before I swing back. What have we got? I mean, there's lots of cows. That's nice. Okay. Let's avoid that, but good to know the lost cave is huge enough to spread over here. Not what I need right now. Okay, more open lost cave. The system must go on for ages. Good to know. Please be sheep. No. Oh, I'm having no luck with sheep right now. I'm gonna need to eat. Is there anything up here? Because it is starting to get more. Okay. I'm just gonna get this now. And I really need to find sheep. I'm literally seeing like, what are you? Sheep. Of course you gotta be out of the way. And you watch, I'll get over here. It'll beat it. Go away, zombie. Okay, we got 3. Alright, God for that. Alright, I need to. I don't like dark oak forests. It's about the best at all, alone. Fine, a little bit. I'm gonna get somewhere a little bit more visible for everyone. And I think we kind of head back towards where we started. We can run. Not risking it. It's just. Alright, we survived our first night. Let's have a look. We spawned like here. Tell you guys what, I'm just gonna quickly go feed my dog and I'll be back. Alrighty, back. The dog is fed and happy. Let us, I can head back towards sort of, I want to say head back to spawn and check out the lush cave a little bit, but I also don't have much armor and that makes me nervous. I might even get a boat and just have a rip down here and then cross over and do the same over here. Just have a brief look at what we have going on before I make, and that's gonna be too many decisions. Boat. Let us hit this high seas. And yeah, we'll aim for down here somewhere. I saw there was some plains down there, and obviously dark forest and stuff. We can have a look. Alright, there's the plains over there. I do like knowing there's, yes, it was like lush cave all under that. I do love that because, one, moss is awesome to build roofs with. And use if you don't have scaffolding and that sort of stuff. And I always find you have better luck with diamonds. So many trees. So many azaleas. So yeah. Just for those 2 perks alone, it's pretty good. And I'm hoping we've got a village of some sort around here. I reckon we'll go down through here. Because then we can kind of boat around and have a look at what's going on. So we'll head towards more of the... I thought that was just 2 leaves floating. I was like, what? Yeah, we'll just have a look and go through and see what's around. All of this is just lush under here. Because yeah, I find you get more... I personally think there's more chance of diamonds in like lush caves. And that's super handy. And they're just pretty. If ever there's another reason, it's just they're just very pretty to look at. Yeah, this is all just kind of forest savannah. First, we'll head up to this portal, I think, have a brief look. Flower forest. here, and then probably swing up here. I do love Tiger. Someone will correct me one day. Villages compared to I do not like Savannah villages. Plains ones are okay, but Savannah ones are definitely not one I like. But yeah, the colour palette of Taiga is definitely more my vibe. But as I have done, as I have done in my Let's Plays, I have kind of gone to a plains instead of spruce. Like, I am trying to be out of my comfort zone a little bit. Alright, buns and nugs. Efficiency and silk touch. Why not? Not that gold is useful for much, but a little view. Kind of here. Is there big old swamp and sweat? Swampy swamp. It's actually kind of quite a nice. Hello, fishy. A nice sort of area actually with that view of this going on. That is actually super cool. Two trees worth of swamp there. I want to have a quick look. Give this hello puppy. Just at kind of what we're looking like up here. And what's around. Oop. I like it if there's something cool to look at. Which that's pretty cool. Little hovering sort of things. Let's test these parkour skills that are not very good. Alright, that is pretty awesome. And it doesn't look like it goes anywhere, it's just a big hole. But it looks cool. I guess for anyone who wants this, and there's your C coordinates, 9, 23, 410, if you're interested in finding it and want to build something here. Let me know your ideas if you decide to use this seed and what you want to build around. I think it is pretty cool, just little, so many options you could use it for. Me personally, I don't think I would use it for much. It is just cool to look at. I don't think I could, creativity wise, I'm not the best. Okay, I won't act like I'm the best Minecraft player out there or anything, because I'm not. I am pretty bad, but there's some cool stuff sometimes, and that is one of them. It is cool, not something I'm looking at kind of using or turning into anything. I'm not looking at it and going, oh, I could do this with that, so I'll just give you guys the option and the seed and the coordinates, and I'll just keep on my little merry way. Get back in my little boat. And we will just go head off this sort of way, have a look at what we've got in the swamp, which is actually a pretty decent size by the looks of it. I mean, there's swamp there. I'll have a look. Can't even hop out a little bit. Just because it can be easier than trying to go through lily pads. And if I get up here and there's easy iron, I'll take it. I mean, there's a ton of coal. That's probably worth it as well. So it's like a mixture of Sims and like, what was I thinking? Sims and Christmas mixed into one. I'm not gonna get like all this coal obviously this early on. Inventory space is very precious. But I will get some of it. I'm so terrified I'm gonna have like a creeper come up behind me and I'm not gonna hear it. I don't hear it on a good day. Let alone here where like it's more likely to kill me than it is in a normal world that I'm used to playing. Like even building houses, I'm so used to like not worrying about zombies smashing down my door. I'm pretty sure that's something I have to worry about now. But anyway. We will survive, maybe. These make really pretty dye. It's so cool. Zoom in. Pumpkin, more swamp. A whole lot going on here. More flower forest, plain, witch hut, village. Alright, we'll quickly. And then I want to explore these guys and see what they're looking like. And I'll tell you what, just because we know it's here, I'm pretty much gonna do that because we do know it's super duper full of lush cave. Jump down. Ow. Yeah. This thing is like. I was like, I don't even know I'm gonna find a chest, but we did. Someone got unbreaking. If they weren't gold, they would be perfect, but gold is just not where it's at. Alright. We can scrap that. Let's head towards the food. Because I've only got, what, 5 berries left? I reckon when I get to this village I'll hunker down for a little bit, just get some resources built up. Especially just food. More than anything. Alright. Yeah. Nothing personal. I assure you. Don't do that. Let's go for the... and get over there. Kinda cool, it's got swamp so close. Spruce really close. Flower forest. There's dark oak close by, like there's actually quite a lot of biomes around here. Which is pretty awesome. Hey, bird. Yeah. Alrighty. Let's go see what you guys have. Besides a cool view of a giant peak. And there's dark oak right there, nice. Relatively small village. But just from a brief look, it could be pretty well defended. Pretty easy to kind of, minus the fact that the terrain is pretty hilly-ish. You could definitely kind of lock it all down pretty well. What do you got? You got spruce there, birch there, dark oak. I thought I saw pale. Some weird wacky contraption. There is, like there is a lot. That's kind of cool. There is a lot. Excuse me. A lot of different terrain around here, which is cool. And different biomes. I think we stick around here for now. Just a theory. An idea. We need you for a bit. You can all kind of get put in here. All of you seem jobless. I don't think there's any... There are no job blocks here. And there's a farmer. And... it's about it. Alright. We can... that's something we can fix. Have you got beetroot, wheat, carrots, potatoes? Not too bad, buddy. I think we could make this work. Oh no, there's a cartographer. Yes, it came out of nowhere, I know. We need your bread. I'm not just eating berries. I don't need a compass, but this is definitely workable. And kind of even get rid of that add to and kind of make this. How are you going up there? Make this the kind of main segment. Definitely workable. Little river area. Alright. Where can I settle down? There's so many options. Always go somewhere here, so I'm out the... Let's have a look. So, wow, that swamp is huge. Okay. Savannah. Build your outpost. Flower forest. Plains. Small plains. Find a little hilly bit. And pale god. Pretty decent actually. Same with the dog. I wonder if there's a chance of a mansion. Alright, I think we definitely need to settle down here. I reckon the houses are here. That's just kind of path. I could quite literally kind of landlock this bit. Could make that house part of it or not. Kind of lock them in here. But now anyway, like this, if I just put fence. Not so worried about the ocean. From there, that could work. We could make this like a little port. Like this is a perfect shape for like a little porty, docky. Alright, I reckon we can make this work quite well. I mean the ocean's like here. Technically a boat could come through. Drop supplies to the witch. Alright, we're gonna do this and settle down here somewhere. I reckon I'll go to kind of this sort of flat bit here for myself. And we can see how we go. That's the plan. Will I follow the plan? Don't know. But at least there is something, please. And I reckon base somewhere here. I'm kind of far enough away from those guys. This is I say relatively flat, but that bit is definitely not. Alright. I say we might just build a little... There's a nice little water spot here. I might build sort of here. And all of this is going. Except I need you and you and you. I reckon I'm kind of could make this level work. Alright. Not that it matters, because it's not like I'm gonna respawn if I die. Okay. Let's get chest up and going, make it a double furnace going so we can cook some food. Alrighty. Home, sweet home. I think we will... Probably should have smelted it. I think we will leave this one here for now. I've got a rough idea of what I want to do for a house. And by that I mean I just know I want to build it here. So probably do some terraforming off camera. But yeah, thank you guys for understanding with the lack of videos being posted. There's just, yeah, there's a whole lot going on that is life-changing at the moment, and it's definitely going to take some time to process and come up with a solution. So yeah, Thank you guys for tagging along, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Have a lovely day.